right. Hold on, you guys. I'm trying to check something on the app to see if something that I updated on here is working right now. It would only show while we're live. So I'm about to test it out. Oh, that's not gonna freaking work. Do you have the app on your phone or no? Damn it.
I can get it. They already got an ad on here.
Here's our mug for the night. It says, I'd rather be at TJ Maxx.
What's it called? Just bless them all.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
What, seeing it on the App Store? I know. I know, it's official. We have our own app. The comments are like slow on the phone tonight. Hold on. Okay. Let me test this out really quick, you guys. I'm trying to see something.
Man, my hair all fucked up. Why didn't you tell me that?
Because it's always fucked up.
Wearing that hat today.
The flashing live doesn't work. I'm gonna have to get that fixed. There's supposed to be like a flashing live button up there, but it does not work. Happy birthday, Sarah. Poor Sean hopping in the back.
Struggle is real.
Alright, do I have coffee like tripping? Is this like, is there a hole in this or something? I'm sticky.
I'm spilling it off the side.
Hold on, y'all. I cannot be sticky.
Yeah, you spilled it carrying it in here, probably.
What?
I think you spilled it carrying it in here. It's all on the side.
Damn. No, that's part of the ghost. No, it's not. How are you guys doing tonight? Are we so excited to be here? Thank you for the rose, Kelsey. I'm so excited. I feel like I have a very long list of things to get into. So we should just jump right in. God forbid we have a long live. Okay.
Oh, well. All somebody said they got baptized today.
Oh, congratulations. That's so exciting. I love Mike Myers. I like him, Jim Carrey, and Adam Sandler. Not a Christian, but I love your mission. Thank you. I'm so happy that you're here. I love that you can be here even if you don't do the God thing. We love that. We love that. Okay, so a few things I wanted to talk about on the live to give you guys a heads up for the app. So when I get the new version of the app ready, every time I feel like it's ready, I end up wanting to add something new into it. And I think it's just because I want it to be almost perfect whenever I release it again. Oh, I bought a mustard seed necklace. Yay, Deb. I'm so glad that y'all bought one of those. Ashley says make it long. I work again tonight. I love that. We're going to get rid of the Google form. So I'm very excited about that. So in the app, I'm building out like an actual form inside of the app. So that is going to be really nice. Something to look forward to. We'll have the form built into the app. Love that. I'm also going to put, let me check these off. I'm also going to put a Bless a Business tab in the group. So we are going to have our private Discord chat in the app where you guys can access that and you can chat. We're gonna have a self-promo tab inside of the Discord server, but I also want to have like a form built into the app too, where if you are a mama and you have a business or anything like that, we are going to also be spotlighting you in the app all week as well. So we'll have like our regular, you know, Bless a Mom up all week, but we'll have a Bless a Business. So I'm really excited about that. That like came to me out of nowhere the other night. I was just like, actually I wasn't I? I was like laying in the bed when I told you about that. I was like, yeah. We were almost asleep. Yeah, we were almost asleep. And I was like, babe, he's like, what? And I was like, are you awake? He's like, yes, I have an idea. And then I just told it, just like hit me. So I'm super excited about the Bless a Business. Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. Super excited about the Bless a Business. Love that. Love that. Okay. So y'all just bear with me. There's gonna be a lot of things coming in the app. So even if I like release a version, just know that it's always gonna keep getting better. I'm always gonna probably come up with these crazy ideas, they're not crazy, and implement it into the app. I'm very excited. So this isn't coffee, it was buffalo sauce. I don't know if you can see the little orange, you probably can't. It was buffalo sauce, and I sprayed like the stain remover on it, so you can barely see it now, but you can see the remover circle. Do we have to have LLC? No. No, Stephanie. So even if you were like, you had an MLM or a network marketing company or, you know, whatever it is, it doesn't have to be an LLC. If you are a mama and you are doing anything as a side gig or a side hustle at your house or whatever, you know, if you have a business and you want to make money, then I'm going to have like a separate form for those moms. So I'm really excited about that. Y'all, I was able to go in and put the apps on like conservative, I think. Because y'all remember last time I couldn't change it during the live? Well, I went in this time and I put it on like the lowest one. So let me know how many ads you're getting, because I'm curious what conservative means to YouTube. Stupid ads in the middle of live. Oh, I hate that too. I don't know why they would do that. If your work is TikTok, that's fine. If you're making money, like if social media is your job, then we can like highlight your social media that week. I'm fine with that, and everybody can follow you all week. So yeah, sure, it could be like a follow train because you can make money on social media. I'm so excited. I think this is gonna be awesome. And I've been wanting to figure out ways to do like follow trains in the group and stuff like that, but I didn't want to take away from the Mom of the Week in the group because that's where she's posting all week. So I think building it into the app is gonna be a beautiful way to allow like follow trains and self promos without it literally taken away from the mom. I think when you get an ab, when you get an ad, I think it does make you miss. And that's trash. Okay, what else? So whenever I get the new app release out, like with the sub fee, I want to let you guys know that it's going to be way easier for me to release that by like, so right now when you open up the app, it shows like how many people have accessed our app. So these are like people who have already created an account, so they have their email associated. And so when I release the new version, I'm going to allow you guys to sign in with Apple, Google, and then you can still do email too. And so what I think I'm going to have to do so it's not so messy under my users is I'm going to just do a clean slate and wipe them. And then we'll start fresh. Because if you log in with like Apple sign in, but you already had like another email account from a different email, I don't have a way to like merge you, if that makes sense. I haven't figured that out yet. It's just a work in progress, this whole building an app thing. I'm not perfect, but I've been trying to figure out a way to like merge, and I don't know how to do that. So I think the easiest way for me is going to be able to wipe. So when you go to try to log in, your previous one is not going to work. But just be aware of that. And then so our number is going to reset on our main screen. It's going to be like zeroed out, which I hate. Because I don't really like it. I like how our number is so big right now, but that's just like, it's just like a mind thing. So we're just going to wipe it 0 and start fresh. Thank you, Marla. Katie Morales in Tifton, Georgia. She does my nails and she does my toes.
Somebody asked for your prayer for their husband when they get a job.
Oh, Summer. Yes. I don't see it, but someone's hubby. Prayers for him to get a job. Summer, I love your face. You're beautiful, and I'm praying for Sean to get better. Thank you, Summer. Y'all, Summer is the one that made me the spot fund last year, which the spot fund is now closed. In case you guys were wondering, it is not open. I have officially closed it because there were just too many people making fake spot funds, and it's not even worth it to me. Like, people were literally gifting to other spot funds, and it's just like, no. So there's no more Brooklyn spot fund. So if you ever see a Brooklyn spot fund, it is 100% not me. It's a scam. Don't gift to it. You heard it here first. Where do I find the retreat fund? I've looked everywhere. I know you told us once. I'm sorry. It's in the feature tab inside the group. Speaking of retreat, I had that on here. Yes, you'll be able to reuse your email, Nicole. It's just I'm going to wipe everything out just in case the email that you use is also attached to like your Apple account or your Gmail account. And let's say that you sign in with that. There's no way for it to like merge it. So there's going to be 2 of you in the database. And it's just going to get really messy, and it's just a lot, and I want to stay like somewhat organized on the back end, so I'm just going to do it that way. But you can use the same email. Thank you, Ashley. Is it really Ashley, or is it Ashley? Thank you, Amanda. So, the retreat, I wanted to let you guys know where we're at with the retreat. I don't know where we're at with the retreat right now because I was so excited about this retreat and like just as many people as possible coming to this retreat and all of the things. But honestly, you guys, I have really made a lot of enemies up to this point. Like, it's crazy to think that banning people out of Bless a Mom would make people go so cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs because it's a Facebook group, right? Like, there's never been like a sub fee to be a part of the Facebook group or the community. There's never been like any like, you know, holding anything up against your neck to make you stay here. Like, it's always been this like very optional, voluntarily, like, you can be a part of this beautiful community, but when you act crazy, you get banned. I don't know why that's even a surprise, but believe it or not, 99.9% of the people that I ban from Bless a Mom, they go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Like, it is scary. I'm just being so honest. I'm being so honest with you. And so I've started to get a little bit nervous about a retreat, and maybe I'm crazy. But I just feel like, because I can't wrap my head around the fact that people are that obsessed over this. I mean, it's money. Money is the vessel. Money makes people so evil. So it kind of makes sense that if I ban them out of the group and they felt like they lost out on their ability or chance to get, you know, all this money, that the ugliest parts of them would come out, I guess, or the evilest parts of them would come out. Like, it makes sense, but at the same time, my life is literally not worth it. Like, I just don't trust, y'all, I'm just telling you, I'm like, so, me and Sean were talking about it, and he was like, the more you talk about it, the more I'm not sure if I'm even on board with this. Like, I just think people are crazy, and I think that we live in a world where people, they're just crazy, honestly. Like I said, if banning people out of Bless a Mom has got people going like so loony, y'all, like so loony, like obsessive, stalker, like crazy vibes. A lot of them are watching here. Like, they watch here and then they go talk about it. It's weird. It's like really weird. Yeah, it's bringing out super weird. It's freaking me out. So I don't know. I still want to do a retreat. I just don't know how this is going to go. So worst case scenario, I will reach out to Spot Fund and have them literally send all of it back. Like, because it's just still sitting there. They can literally just send every single penny back to everybody that's gifted into it. But I just want you to know that if I cannot figure out a safe way to host this retreat that makes me feel safe, I'm not doing it. Because people have just gone absolutely crazy. This group is so beautiful, but unfortunately, it feels very good versus evil. There's evil out there, and there's a lot of good in the group, and with that, it irritates and disturbs the evil in a bunch of other people. And it's crazy to think that some people might go to those links, but I just feel like people are crazy. Like, I think they're crazy. They're crazy enough to. So yeah, somebody said trust that feeling. I don't know. It's very unsettling. So I would say, like, it just depends on how things go moving forward, like what the vibes are and what the energy feels like. There would 1000% be security if we do it. Like, I don't care if I look like a crazy bitch with like 2 security guards. I don't care, because I'm telling y'all, like, the amount of freaking crazy people that have come from this group, like, just from me banning them, I'm like, y'all are really like obsessed over a fucking Facebook group that you're like acting like that, and like, it's just weird. I've never gotten banned from a Facebook group and acted like some of these women. It's so weird. Like, go get a fucking hobby. Go write in a diary.
I'm trying to catch all these.
Go get a coloring book. That seems like right up your alley. Sorry, I'm just saying that because I know they're watching. I know that they're on here, so I'm kind of trying to like trigger them a little bit. You're weird, and you love me too. That's what's so weird too. You love me. You really love me. You're so in love with me.
God dang. I'm having to screenshot all these.
Sean's screenshotting all the super stickers for me because they're coming in so fast. So let me tell you guys, we're going to try to read these, but if you want, I'm going to try to, I don't have my watch. I need to put my watch on. I'm going to try to set a little timer so we can like do a speed round of questions and stickers and all the things. The crazy people watching right now, like, I mean, they're probably screen recording it and sending it to all the, I call them, I'm sorry. It's the Bless 'em Mom rejects. That's what it is. We've come up with a name for it. I know it sounds ugly, but that's what you are. Like, you got banned out of the group and you took it to heart, and now you're on a mission to like, to do what exactly? I don't know. So if you ever get banned, just know that there's a community of them that you can go hang out with. Like, they're making it their like mission at this point. It's just fucking weird. It's so weird. Why you're so obsessed with me? We could have been friends if you hadn't acted crazy. That's the thing. Like, y'all the ones that came in the group acting crazy, and then you want to be shocked that you got banned. Like, I've never ever tolerated passive aggressiveness or hostility in the group. And then you want to try to gaslight me like that's not what you were doing. That was what you were doing. My discernment is on point. If you got banned, it was for a reason, I promise. And I don't question that anymore. I don't. There's a reason that the energy in this group is so great. Well, it used to be. We're going to get it back to that. But the energy in the group, the love in the group, all of it, it's always so great because I don't allow that kind of stuff in here. So you can say, oh, she's censoring me. I absolutely am censoring you. You can go and you can talk all the smack that you want on your personal page, in your diary, with the other ones that get together and talk smack. You can make a TikTok. Like, you can do it anywhere other than the group that we're building. We live in such a cancel culture that, like, when somebody does something that pisses somebody off, they think that they can go under their videos and their space and, like, literally drag them through the mud. You can do that anywhere else but where I'm at, and I don't really care if you don't like it. I'm going to censor you every time. Even when you come back on your 5 separate Facebook accounts. Yes, people have done that. That's what I'm talking about. I, like, fear for my life because it's like, that's a whole nother type of crazy. Like, who does that? So yes, I'm going to keep censoring you just to piss you off. Because who do you think you are? I am from Georgia, Lotus. Yes, I've had 5 people. Like, I banned them, they came back on another one. I banned them, they came... It's like the dedication, honestly. It's crazy. All right. Thank you, Morgan. Have you ever been noticed before by Yes! Before by random people? Yes, Courtney. We went out, where did we go yesterday? Douglas? Or the day before? I think we had 4 people, 4 different people come up to us because they recognized us, and I freaking love that. If y'all ever see us in public, don't text us after. Please come up and say hey, because I love it.
2 people from Old Times.
Yeah, we were in Old Times.
2 people at Walmart, I think.
Yeah, well, yeah, 2 people sitting in Old Town. One was our waitress. She might be on here. One was our waitress. One girl was sitting behind us. And then a lady in Walmart. And then as we were walking out, a guy who was talking to another guy recognized us from the dad group. And I just love that. That makes me so happy. Alicia, it's like near Tifton. Teresa, everyone murders it. Need prayers for answer. I tried to read that. I don't know if that was like a typo.
I'm screenshotting all of them so we can go back and.
Okay, cool. He's gonna start screenshotting them, and then maybe
I know you've missed a bunch.
Yeah, I'll take like 5 minutes and try to try to take like 5 minutes and read through them in a minute. So if you're sending them, no worries. We're gonna try to get to it. Let's see. I wanted to say that if you guys, I know there are like lots of other groups out there. There have been since the very start of Bless Mom. Like it wouldn't be a movement without moving. So like there are a lot of groups out there, a lot of people creating groups, being inspired to start groups. I know that. I've known that from day one. I also know that there are a lot of people that are literally like copying and pasting my entire like character and starting a group. Like I'm not naive to that either. So I know all of it. I've seen all of it. I want you guys to know that you don't have to go and like bully them or harass them or call them out or anything like that, because unfortunately it's not going to help anything anyway. And then also, not everybody that runs these other groups are going to be very nice to you when you do that. I've seen someone in this group, and maybe she's on here, but she reached out to someone and was kind of like going the hell off on them for, you know, taking basically everything. And I don't know, I'm not in the group, I don't know, I haven't seen it, but I've been sent the screenshot. But she reached out and was basically like getting on that group owner's ass, like just being very ugly, honestly, which is not okay. Like, we can't do that. You know, you gotta let people be who they are. Let people do what they want to do. But unfortunately, the person that runs that group screenshotted that message with that person's name in it and posted it in their group. And now that woman is probably getting bullied and harassed by thousands of strangers, and I don't think that that's okay either. So I think both suck. I would think don't even risk it, because not everybody out there is going to be very nice. Like, I'm the type of person that even if you message me and you're being ugly to me, I'm not going to screenshot your message with your name in it and put it on my platform to allow thousands of random strangers to then go bully you, because I don't believe in that, and I think it's disgusting as well. So I think somebody said bully me. I think don't reach out to people, because they're probably going to screenshot your message and you're going to get bullied, and it's not worth it. We shouldn't be messaging anybody, and because like I said, I know I have trademarked Bless a Mom and Bless a Dad, and I do have an attorney that I'm working with for these things, but it doesn't happen overnight. You guys will probably be surprised to know that I've reached out to a lot of people privately months ago before I ever got an attorney. And I tried to be nice and say, hey, you know, like, I trademarked this and I don't want to do this like the legal way. Like, we can kind of brainstorm and try to come up with like a new name. Like, I can even help you make graphics. Like, because I didn't want to do it the ugly way. There's too much confusion. Like, there's people in my inbox thinking I'm this group, I'm that group. There's people in other groups getting scammed out of money, thinking I'm associated with it. This is why trademarks exist, because it's confusing the brand. You're doing the same thing that I'm doing with an almost identical name. This is what trademarks protect. So I have reached out to people privately months ago. Not everybody, you know, believed me, and that's fine. So just know that I have an attorney and it is in the works. It just doesn't happen overnight. But when shit hits the fan, just know that I've already had private conversations with people and they just don't care. So just know that I got it. It's gonna work itself out. All right. I just never wanted to say it out loud, because it was just like, it can just be a private thing, but it's going to get out anyway, because when it gets addressed, it's probably going to be turned into something ugly, and I'm going to look like the bad guy, even though I've reached out to these people privately months ago and was being super nice and was like, we need to kind of do something different, because this is causing problems. Okay. All right, what else? You get banned if you ask the mom of the week for money, you guys. So if you're reaching out to the mom of the week and you're asking her for money, you get banned out of the group. This is
previous moms of the week too.
Previous moms of the week, yeah, because Nisha, she was our mom of the week in July, and she reached out to me so frustrated, like she wants to shut off her messenger completely because people are harassing her, like telling her what she should be doing with her money, telling her who she should be giving her money to. It's just gross, honestly. It's gross, and she's so frustrated. So I tell the moms this before they're up. I'm like, look, people are probably gonna ask you for money. Please let me know so I can ban them out of the group. This is a rule. It's always been a rule. I don't understand that. This is not a group to ask for handouts. Let's see. What else? It was something else regarding like asking for money, asking the mom of the week for money. Oh, I cannot remember. Damn, I felt like there was something else about that. Okay, so I wipe out the accounts. Okay. Okay, so I did put in the group, if you guys didn't know, I put in the group that the code word that we normally require for the list, we are doing away with. So I did put that in the group. Just a disclaimer, the code word was never needed to gift a mom. The code word was implemented to try to continue to cultivate community in this group because it's gotten so freaking big, and somewhere along the way, the community part of our group that we built, it kind of got lost and it got diluted. And so that was kind of the goal of the code word, was kind of like rally back in those hearts and rally back in division and get people on these lives, because these lives are not, I don't talk to just talk. Like a lot of these lives, there's a lot of good information that gets put out. You stay long enough, you can get more than just a code word. You can get an actual word for your soul. But the Sunday lives, it's like the one time a week I can get on here and hang out with you guys and actually connect and bond and not feel like I'm just slaving away in the group all week. Like this is kind of like a really fun time if people would be a part of it, and a lot of people can catch the vision of the group if they come to the lives. So that was the whole point of the code word. The code word was never needed to gift a mom. It was only needed to kind of like rally in the people that would catch the vision. I do want to say that whenever I said that the code word was going to, I was like, we're done with the code word. Like the code word era is over for the requirement, like to get on the list to be mom of the week. But we are still going to have a code word as an incentive for the ones who want to show up to the lives, for the ones that want to be a part of the community. We'll still do a code word, and for the ones that watch the live, you'll get your name on the list an extra time. So it's not requiring money from you, it's just requiring some time and some commitment and showing up and being a part of it and immersing in it. So we're still gonna do the code word, it's just not gonna be required anymore. So if you hated the code word, that should make you so happy. I just didn't expect to see so many people when I said that be like, yes, I'm so glad you're not doing the code word anymore. I stopped gifting the mom because of the code word. And I'm like, I would not be admitting that. Like it's not a good look, you guys. Like I don't know if you understand how shitty that actually looks, but it's like you're saying like Mom of the Week doesn't deserve my $2 because Brooklyn implemented a code word to continue to cultivate her community, and that pisses me off that now I have to show up to the live once a week. I gotta go be a part of the community once a week. So you know what? Mother of the Week, sorry, you don't get my $2. Like, it's just weird. It's fucking weird. Like, we've had a handful, just a handful, I think, of people that are like, I don't want to watch the lives, and I empathize with that. Like people that don't want to be here to watch the lives, people that don't want, I empathize with that. But those moms that don't even want to be here for the lives, they were still giving to the Mom of the Week because they are just a giver with a generous heart, and they know that it's bigger than that, and they wanted to be a part of that. So I don't understand that. Like, I'm going to start giving now. I'm going to start giving again now that the code word's not required. It's just weird, man. It's like you were punishing the Mother of the Week because you didn't want to be a part of the community. That's crazy. That's wild to me. It's just sad. It's like, don't admit it. Like, because it's just, it doesn't look good. Like, she didn't deserve to be punished because you didn't want to show up once a week and be a part of the community. Like, I give every week without ever putting my name on the list, and have been for a year and a half, because I just love to give and I love to be a part of something bigger. And that's the whole point of the group. That's why we started the group. The entire purpose and the entire foundation of Blessed Mom was built off of giving without expecting anything in return. Y'all, what does the cover photo say? The cover photo from day one has had the definition of generosity at the bottom, which says giving without expecting anything in return. And somewhere along the way, people have started operating. Actually, people have always operated from that place, but it's gotten worse. And now it's like, no. I only give whenever there's something in it for me. And that defeats the entire purpose of this movement. The entire purpose of this movement. I understand that some people rather spend an hour at the gym. Some people rather spend an hour watching Netflix. Some people rather spend an hour with their family. Some people rather spend an hour. I get it. But it was one live once a week. That's it. I was not asking you guys to watch a live 7 days a week. You could have watched 10 minutes a day and eventually finish the live. But anyway, I get it. What I don't get is because you were sour about the live, holding on to your $2. Like, this is my $2. Mother of the Week doesn't get my $2 because I don't want to watch the live this week. It's just weird. Why not just give the mom the $2, and if you find time that week to watch the live, great. If not, wonderful. You literally threw $2 at a mom and done something that you can't even do at your church on Sunday morning. You're not going to throw $2 in the offering plate and watch it turn into $60,000 and bless a random mom in the freaking congregation. You're not going to see that happen. Why would you not want to be a part of that? I don't get it. So I'm so glad that we're not going to be doing the code word anymore, or that we're not going to require the code word anymore. But at the same time, maybe don't brag about the fact that now you're going to start gifting again, because the code word was never required to be generous. It was never required to gift. And it just is not, it's not a good look. It's crazy how many people stop gifting because of that. It's really sad. I was about to say something else. Oh, and it's like, it's turning into, what's happening in the comment section is, I'm so glad we're not doing the code word anymore because I never had time to watch it. And then other people are like, oh, well, I don't have time either, but I make time for things that are important to me. And it's turning into like a battle of who's busiest. We're all busy, you know. Some people rather watch, you know, Netflix every single night for 2 hours instead of, you know, tuning into the live. It's fine, all right? We make time for what's important to us. But this is not a battle of who's busiest, because we're all busy, all of us. Every single person. It's a freaking mom group, for crying out loud. Like, we're all busy. Just like we don't compare traumas, and we don't say, you know, I'm getting evicted before Susan's getting evicted, so I deserve the blessing more. Same with the busy stuff. You know, oh, well, I'm busy. My kids are in soccer and football, so, like, I really don't have time. Like, this is not a battle of who's busiest, okay? It's honestly, it's just, it was truly about who wanted to be a part of the community. That was really what it boiled down to. But I can't force you to want to be a part of the community or people, so we're just gonna, good riddance to the code word, you know? RIP, code word requirement. I'm so excited about it. But I'm excited about keeping the code word for the people that show up to the lives. You know, keeping the code word for the people that do want to contribute to the community, because that was the whole goal of Blessed Mom. It was the whole goal. And I'm trying to get back to that. Selfishly, I'm getting rid of the code word for me. The code word was a great thing, and it was doing exactly what it was supposed to be doing. For some people, they were like, oh, mom's gift totals has gone down since the code word. Well, you know what? Those were people that honestly wasn't for the right reasons anyways. Like, it was doing what it needed to do. It really was. But I'm getting rid of it selfishly because I cannot mentally handle it anymore. Our comment sections are all about the code word and never about the mom. It's crazy. Never about the mom. The women that I think have been here for the right reasons, they're getting burnt out too. Because it's just the energy of the people that have been obsessed with the code word and the energy of the people that are obsessed with what they get in return. It's like bleeding over into the entire community. I'm feeling it. I don't know if you guys are feeling it. It's gotten to the point where I don't even want to be, I'm fine now, but I didn't want to be here anymore. literally waking up every morning with just anxiety in my chest because I didn't even want to open up my phone and see the bullshit in the group, because it was just going to be, where's the code word? I can't spell the code word. The code word's not working. What's the code word? It's all about the fucking code word. It's all about everybody making sure they get on the list. They don't give a shit about the mom. That's how it's been. It's freaking crazy. So I'm getting rid of it for me, because if I see somebody say code word again, I think I'll scream. I'd much rather these lives be the people that want to be here, the people that want to be a part of the movement. I'd much rather these lives be that energy than people in the comment section crying about the code word. So the code word is not required anymore. So you can gift or you can not gift, and you can put your name on the list, and it'd be so easy, and then you can go about your life in silence without impacting the other people that actually want to be here and actually get the vision. So selfishly, I'm getting rid of it for me. Because I was at the point where I was like dead ass, like, I'm done, bro. Like, I know that this is my purpose and I'm supposed to be here, but I was at the point where I was like, Lord, I'm willing to deal with the consequences of being disobedient, because I'm so sick of this. Like, I'm so drained. I don't have joy anymore. I don't find joy in this anymore. And then boom, one night while I was laying in the bed and I couldn't fall asleep, and just like the blessed business shit came to me. That's usually when God will really like lay something on me. Like, I've been praying for weeks about this group. Like, I'm losing my mind, God. I'm about ready to be out. Like, I'm telling you, and I don't really care. And I'd already planned on, when I shut down the Blessed Mom group, shutting down, like, getting off Facebook and TikTok in general too, because I'm literally only on social media because I know that that's where he wants to use me at, and that sucks when it's the one place that you don't want to be. And I was so ready to be done, and I didn't care what the freaking repercussions of it were. And then I'm laying in bed one night, and he was like, it's time to start charging. It's time to drop a sub fee. And you can imagine, obviously, how that made me feel, because I was like, what the fuck? That's not going to go well. Yay, Lord, you're making me do another thing that everyone's going to literally scrutinize me for. I love you. You just keep doing this, don't you? Opening up the list to everybody, letting everybody get on the list. Didn't want to do that. Hated that. Wrestled with him about that for literally days before I did it. Had to convince myself that he knew what he was doing, even though I didn't like it. Code word. I wasn't really a fan of the code word because I knew everybody else wasn't going to be a fan of the code word, but another thing that he laid on me, trying to rally in the right hearts. Another thing I got scrutinized for. I think it did a good job, but the sub fee is it's gonna do better for sure. So he keeps telling me to do things that put me under the fire, and then I'm like, I want to be pissed off about it, and then I'm like, but isn't this what you do? Like, when have you not told me to do something that's gonna put me under the fire? I don't know why I'm acting shocked. I guess I thought I was gonna run Bless a Mom and everybody was just gonna be happy in here forever. Like, it was just going to be one big happy family and nobody was ever going to be mad, ever. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. The sub fee will be for the app, Julie, but it is not launched yet. Like, the app is still free, so we shouldn't even be bitching about it because we still have a free app. That's the other thing. I wasn't saying that to you, Julie, just in general. I've had a lot of people just be so ugly about it, and it's like, it's still free, so why are you mad? Like, I don't even know when I'm going to have it ready because it's so much work. Hi, Emmett. Hi, Emmett. Hello. Miss Rachel. Can you say Emmett?
Want to take a break and answer some questions?
Yeah, hold on.
Or...
I'm almost done with this, like, I was going to say something else and then we'll be done.
Okay.
Shit, I forgot what I was going to say. I forgot what I was gonna say. I know. I know. Damn, it was something we were talking about earlier too, and I forgot. Surprisingly, the dad group literally does not bitch about the code word. Crazy, right? Like, they never have anything. They're so chill and calm and relaxed over there, and they're just like, whatever. It's almost like when we shut the dad group down and we came back, they were like, we're not bitching about nothing anymore because we're just glad that we have the group, because the dad group gives us no issues. That was the other thing I was going to say, and then we'll move on. Someone at some point had said that because I was like, this group is not... the money is the vessel. The money was the vessel. Like, we started this group and the money was the vessel, but the community was what we built it on, right? Like, we were on such a giver's high. It was so crazy to take $1 or $2 and watch it turn into something like that so fast and in just a week. And we were able to visually watch a family's life change. Like, that was what we built Bless a Mom on, okay? Like, that was crazy. And again, somewhere along the way, we still have all the women. You're on here. We have all of the women that helped build this movement. And this movement wouldn't be a movement without the women that helped us build it. But somewhere along the way, there's been a lot of dilution too that's come in. And I noticed that someone said, I'm confused. I thought this group was about the money. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I didn't realize there was a deeper meaning here. And that blows my mind, just because of the way that the group is organized and laid out, and how much community goes on in the comment section, that somebody would miss the community part of it. Like, I can't understand that. This group is about community. There is money, and it's going to reel people in because it's the vessel, but this is a group about community, and I'm going to continue to do everything that I'm supposed to do, everything that he tells me to do, to cultivate and protect that community, even if you don't like it. If at any point you don't like it and you think that the vision has changed, the only one that's lost the vision is the one that thinks the vision's changed, because I haven't lost it. I know what the vision is. I know what the mission is. I'm stewarding this very, very, very well. A little too well, okay? If at any point you don't align, there are so many other groups out there that are not cultivating community, all right? If you want a group that doesn't give a shit about community and doesn't operate that way, okay, it's more of your raffle and your lottery style group. You come in, you throw money, you put your name on the list, you go about your business, you don't really care to know the mom or lift her up or build or connect. They're out there. They're literally out there. I don't understand being in this group that was built off of community and being mad that I want to continue to cultivate that community. This is not a drive-by lottery. This is not a drive-by raffle. It is a community. If you don't want to be a part of it, you can leave. Nobody is holding anything up to your head and making you stay here. No, you do not have to be a Christian, Adrian. I always say, I do the God thing. If you don't do the God thing, that's totally fine. You are welcome to be here. I love Jesus, but I like to say fuck. If that tells you anything about my God journey, you should know that you are welcome here. But it's like the energy of like treating this group like you want to come in this group, you just want to suck it dry. That energy, it's like a disease, man. It's a disease and it's got to go. And I don't care what you think about the sub fee, but that is going to get it out, because there are so many people here. There are so many people here that they'll leave before they pay a sub fee. Why? Because it's my app. Because it's me. Because they're only here to wreak fucking chaos. So we've opened the list up for everybody to be on it. We implemented code word. We've done all these things. Okay, and they've worked for a time, but this group keeps getting bigger, and there has to be some safeguards in place. And we're not requiring people to give to the mom. We're not going to force someone to be generous. We're not going to do that. We're just not. But we have an app, and it's a beautiful app, and there's going to be business spotlights in the app and a private Discord and so many other perks. And I'm going to charge $3 a month for you guys to be a part of the app. And you can either pay for the sub fee and be a part of the app, or you can go find a group that doesn't charge you a penny to be a part of it. It does not matter to me. But this toxic energy that is literally sucking me dry, and a lot of other people in the group dry, it's got to go. It's got to go. I've always said all are welcome here, but that doesn't mean that all are going to align. You know? Anybody is welcome in this group. But that does not mean that you are going to align with what we're doing in this group. So if you find that you don't align, it doesn't mean that you're being rejected or that you can't be here. It just means this isn't going to be for everybody. Everybody's welcome. And for the moms that say that they can't get the $3 a month because you're so broke, look, I empathize with you so much, and I fully and wholeheartedly believe that if you want to be a part of this community and you genuinely are here because you thrive in this space, I am 1000% convinced that that $3 will come out of somewhere for your mom. I promise you, I have so much faith in that. I'm not even worried about it. Like the moms that know that they want to be here and they are here for the right reasons, I'm not even worried about it. Because this group, this is literally God's group. This is a God-driven calling. If you're here for the right reasons, he's going to make a way for you. I'm not stressing about it because I know for a fact I'm not even worried about it. Not even worried about it.
Thing is, they probably ain't even in here. I know all these people you're talking to.
What? Oh, yeah. No. They're probably not. Does somebody say that?
No, I can just tell because there's only about 6,000 people in here, and there's usually about 13.
Right. Yeah. Well, now that the code word's not required, nobody has to be here, you know? So it's like the energy in here is already so much different. I can already see it in the comments. It's so much different. Like, and that's what I want to get back to. And so I'm sorry to like unload on you guys because this is why I hate doing this, because I feel like I'm not even talking to y'all. Like, I'm not even talking to the ones that are really here for it. I'm talking to the freaking handful of people that just pop in to wreak chaos and then, or wreak havoc in the comment section and leave. So it's like, it's not you guys, and I always feel so shitty to come on here and unload. But at the same time, your girl's got to get it out sometimes. She just got to get it out. It's so much. And earlier this week, I was going to get it out, and it was going to be in such a toxic, negative, unhealthy way. And I'm glad that I didn't, because I'm not as fired up. Like, that was a whole different ball game.
Somebody said Bob.
Hold on, I'll show you.
No, you will not.
Yeah, God has plans, and I'm not worried about it. Like, somebody's like, oh, people are gonna leave the group when you drop the sub fee. Look, I don't know if y'all realize this, but man's version of success is not the same as God's version of success. God's version of success isn't thousands of followers. You know? So I do care. Like, I would love it. Like, I want this group to keep growing, but not at the expense of my mental health, not at the expense of me burning out to the point where I'll just shut it all down, not at the expense of all of the women in here who want, I don't know about y'all, but I've avoided the comment section. I don't even like to be in the comment section anymore, whereas there was one point where I loved to be in the comment section. Like, everything was just shifting, and something had to change. Something had to change. So God's version of success is not what everybody else thinks it is. You know, everybody's like, oh my God, the amount that mom's being gifted is dropping. That's not the point. People are leaving the group. Oh no. Like, you're talking to somebody who literally will wake up one day and just get off social media for a year. God's version of success is not numbers and a lot of people, followers, 350,000 people in a group. God would be so pleased if there were only 500 of us showing up every week to pour out over a mom, financially, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. He's happy with that. What he's not happy with is the freaking energy suckers that are in here. And I think that's what he's doing too. He's a loving God, but if I'm protective of this group, I know he's more protective. And I don't know why the hell the whole sub fee thing is coming out of nowhere. I don't know why now is okay, but a year and a half ago wasn't. Maybe because I would be on the live, like, crying my eyes out because y'all wanted me to be compensated so bad. And I was like, no, I can't, because God's telling me I can't. Like, I just knew I couldn't. And it sucked because I wanted it. My flesh wanted it. Y'all remember these lives? And I finally got to a point where I was so okay with that. Like, you probably, if you were here from day one, you've seen that progression. Being on lives, bawling my eyes out, because although I wanted to be compensated and I knew I deserved it, God was telling me not right now. And then now it's okay. Could it be now it's okay because I still don't give a shit? You know, like, I finally gotten to the point where I was okay with it. Like, I'm fine. I'm cool. I'm chilling. Like, I wasn't fighting that anymore. It wasn't like a flesh and a spirit thing for me anymore. I was 100% content with the fact that God said no. And I sometimes wonder, had I gone against that a year and a half ago, had I let my flesh give in, and I gave in to the thousands of you that were telling me I deserved it, and it felt good, remember? Like, I believe that. But had I gave in a year and a half ago, Blessed Mom wouldn't be what it is today. I know that it wouldn't. And that's why Blessed Mom isn't going anywhere. You know, the people that are scrutinizing me and putting me under the microscope and saying that I'm changed or that I've lost the vision or all these things, like the ones that have been here from day one, you know that I haven't. You've seen it from the very freaking start. Like, you've seen me get on the lives crying about this kind of stuff. Like, you know my heart, so it doesn't really matter the ones that come in and try to say that I'm something I'm not. And that's what I'm trying to cling to. It's like, I know who I am, I know who God says I am, and I know that the ones that have been here from day one know who I am. I don't have to convince anybody of anything. I just got to do what I'm told to do, you know? And the ones that are going to be here and support it, they'll be here. And the ones that won't, they'll go. And we bless them on their way out. We hope that you do leave with grace, because you're getting on my damn nerves. It's a month. $3 a month. That's not going to be a week. Damn, I ain't trying to bleed y'all dry, girl. No, I'm just kidding. But no, $3 a month. 3 doll hairs a month. And I don't know when. The bless a sub fee to someone, I'm getting so hot. I get so hot when I get to talking like that. Oh my God. The bless a sub fee to someone, I can try, like, give me some time. Like, I have so many plans for the app, and I'm already like implementing all these things like the bless a business, and I have big plans for Bless a Mom. I would love to do something like that. It'd have to be pretty organized. We have so many women in here, so many calm women in here that would 1000% sponsor a mom's app access for the month. I know that they would.
Somebody's already asked.
I just have to do it in a way where it's not going to put you guys in positions to be manipulated. Basically so let me give you an example. If you've been here from the beginning, then you know. When we first launched this group, and it's a learning process. This is crazy. It's like all the rules that are implemented in the group are for a reason. Like, it's never, if you see the rule and you're like, why is she being so strict? Or why is she, I'm going to give you a real life example. When we launched this group, we launched it off generosity, right? So all these moms that didn't have money and they wanted to give, there were moms in the comment section that was like, oh, I'll send you $1. Oh, I'll send you $1. Oh, I'll send you $1. And they started beautifully sending dollars to random mothers in the group who didn't have money to bless, but they wanted to bless. They wanted to be a part of it. Beautiful, right? Until what ended up happening was a lot of these moms that were just doing something nice, right? Just sending someone $1 or $2 to be able to bless, started to literally get harassed week after week after week after week for not just $1, more than $1. These people had tapped into the generous heart of this person and started reaching out, asking them to pay light bills, water bills, car payments, and not like just taking no for an answer type shit, like blowing them up if they didn't respond. It got really uncomfortable because these moms started to reach out to me and said, hey, I gave so-and-so $1 to be nice. Now they won't leave me alone. I don't really know what to do. And so I had to start mediating these things, reaching out to the moms for them because they were uncomfortable and didn't want confrontation. Some of these moms had to just block them, which that can lead to confrontation in the group because you can still see them in the group even though you block them. And so I implemented a rule, and the rule was no baiting. It was, if you don't have $1, nobody needs to know. You don't need to put that in the comment section because it is a baiting comment. You are saying I don't have money in hopes that someone sees that you don't have money, and then they reach out to you and they give you money. And that leads to those kinds of things. The harassment, the reaching out every week asking for money. So that's where the no baiting comment came from, in case you guys were wondering. We had a lady who just did it a few days ago because of the sub fee. She said, I'd like to sponsor some women for the sub fee. And I told her, be careful, girl, because like this is why I had that no baiting rule. And she literally messaged me like 10 minutes later and was like, oh my God, they're so quick. There's not even a sub fee yet and they're already asking. And I was like, I told you. Like, I don't make these rules for no reason. We've been at this for 1.5 years. Like, everything that I implement, I'm telling y'all, it's because I see so much stuff on the back end. So, I love the Bless a Mom. Like, and the Bless a, or sponsor a mom. Yeah, girl. I love the sponsoring a mom. I just want to figure out a way to do it where it doesn't involve you having people in your inbox every week asking you for money. Because we already have Nisha from July still getting harassed from people asking for money. So, yeah.
It would have to be a spot fund and a form or a Google form and all kinds of stuff.
But you know what? I mean, y'all can get spitting ideas at me because honestly, what if we open up a spot fund like
somebody done said something
like bless a or like sponsor a mom spot fund, and that will be like the spot fund that we pull it out like to bless random moms, and then like maybe the moms that can't afford the app They throw their name on a form, yeah. And then every week we'll pull, I don't know, 10 to 20 moms or something. And then like sponsor them. This way it's not like you directly sponsoring them, it's us as well as a mom sponsoring women. I'm down for it. Y'all just have to be patient with me because I'd want to build it into the app, like a button, bless a, or sponsor a mom, something like that. Are you still screenshotting the super stickers? Yeah. Okay, Sean's still screenshotting the super stickers that he sees, so I can go back and answer them.
She'll get to them.
Yeah.
Somebody said I need to figure out how Twitch does subscription gifting. I've never.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
I did want to say too, and maybe they're not on here, but hold on. Is that right? If there is 5,000 moms given if there is 55,000 moms given $3 about that. I don't know why y'all are worried about my pockets. That's just weird anyway. I don't even know what the hell I'm going to make off the app yet. The fact that y'all are sitting over there and you're calculating up what I'm going to make hypothetically is psychotic. I'm just saying. I don't even know. I don't know what I'm going to do with the money. I don't even have the money yet. I haven't even dropped the sub fee yet. I'm not even thinking about that. I'm not an LLC. I'm not a nonprofit. I'm not a charity. I'm not a church. I'm Brooklyn Parton. I'm an individual taxpayer who built a fucking app. And now I'm going to charge $3 a month for my app that I built. And then I'm still paying hundreds of dollars to keep going.
Every month.
Every month. So much freaking money going into building this app that I did not even know about. And had I known about it beforehand, honestly, I probably wouldn't have done it. But once I started doing it, I didn't want to back out. Because once I set my mind to something, I do it. And I was never even going to charge for the app. Because it didn't matter to me. Because I'm passionate about it. I'm going to build it regardless. But yeah, the $3 a month sub fee is going to help so much with all of the money that's going to go into the app. Honestly, I'm probably going to take a big portion of what I make on the sub fee, and I'm going to hire a developer to do this shit for me so I can get off my computer and spend time with my family because I'm tired of being stuck behind my computer working on a damn app. So I'll probably pay somebody to do the app for me so I don't have to keep doing this on my own. That's probably where some of it will go. I'm also a very generous person. I don't know if you watched the live, the one that just asked and calculated out what I'm going to make, but I don't know if you watch my lives. But I've said a few lives back that I'm not a part of a church. I don't like the church, but I still believe in tithing. I believe in being the hands and feet of Christ. I take 10% of everything I make and I say, God, show me who you want me to give this to every week. And I'm not saying this to be boastful. I'm being a little bitchy right now because I'm irritated. And God literally leads me to random strangers. I'll just be walking past somebody and I'll hear them go give it to them and I'll just hand over $200 or $300, whatever I've taken out. So I'm already a very generous person. So also with my sub fee, I plan to take 10% of that too and give it to whoever God wants me to give it to. As if anybody here thought that I would be anything other than the generous person that I've always been. Been in this group a year and a half and literally up until the last few months, I've never made a penny out of this group. And somehow I'm going to wake up and be a shitty human. The reason that I'm even in this position to be able to get this is because God trusted me with the little that I had before. He says, I'm not going to trust you with anything more if I can't trust you with the little bit that you have. That's the only freaking way I'm being blessed right now and that this is even possible. Because he knows that it's not going to go to my head. He knows that if I wanted to be a millionaire, I'd charge you guys $20 a month for the app fee. And rest assured that there would be a lot of moms that would pay for it. But I'm not going to do that because it's not about the money for me. It's about weeding out people like that are sitting back there calculating out what I might be making. Just so you can ask me, well, what are you going to do with it? Whatever the fuck I want to do with it. How about that? Whatever I want to do with it. It's not your business. And this is why I'm not going to turn into a nonprofit or a charity or a 50C13, 5031C? Because when I am those things, I do have to be super transparent. And the fact that you're already digging into my pockets before I even have it in my pockets, demanding that I should be doing something with it or whatever, shows me that there's no freaking way I'd want to be a nonprofit. Or like, do y'all keep that same energy with your churches? I'm just wondering, because you have the right to walk into your church on Sunday morning and go up to your pastor and say, what are you doing with my money, pastor? Do y'all ask them that? Shit. Not to mention, Apple's going to take a percentage off what I make. Google's going to take a percentage off what I make. Stripe's going to take a percentage off what I make. And then the IRS is going to literally fuck me at the end of the year. And I'm willing to pay the taxes on every penny that I earn if it means that I don't have to disclose what I'm doing with my money. That I earned, might I add. I earned it. It's not a handout. I didn't open up a spot fund and tell you guys to give me all this money. I earned it. I'm back here literally busting my ass. So the $3 a month for the sub fee, I'm earning that. The fuck? Priscilla, she's probably like, damn, she's really doing it. Me and Priscilla was on the phone earlier this week and she was like, look, I'm here for it no matter what, but like, it would have been way uglier earlier this week, honestly. Way uglier. Like, this is the censored version of Brooklyn.
There was a girl breathe.
I'm sorry. Sometimes you just gotta let it out. I mean, I'm fine. I'm just like, damn. I think the worst part of it all is, like, I have pride, too. And pride is a bitch. And I gotta work on that. Because when I said I was going to drop the sub fee, in my mind, like I said, I'm not thinking about how much I'm going to make because I don't even know how many people have subscribed yet. It could be 500 moms that subscribe for all I know. I don't know. People are like, oh my God, 350,000 people. That's going to be how much? We literally have about 10,000 people that gift every week. 350,000 people are not subscribing to my app. But anyway, I forgot where I was going with that. Oh, pride. I have such a freaking pride issue. And I'm not over here calculating out what I'm going to make on my app because I'm not thinking about it. And I haven't even launched it yet. And I don't even know who the hell's going to be around after that. I don't know. Again, it could be 500 moms. I'm not even calculating that. But I already know in my mind what I'm going to do with it because I'm a generous person. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to take 10% and I'm going to tithe like I always do. But I don't tithe to a church. I tell God, you show me how. I love doing that, by the way. If you don't know, the most powerful thing ever, to literally like take 10% out of your money. If you don't do church, I don't do church, and say, God, would you just show me who this is for this week? It's like the best way to hear his voice, like to get really good at hearing his voice. And it's crazy. Like you might come into contact with a random person in the gas station. He'd be like, give it to them. It's freaking awesome. Anyway, so I already know in my mind, I'm taking 10% of everything I make like I always do. And I'm going to give it. I give to the mom and the dad every week. I don't have to tell y'all that, but I do. Sometimes I give them $100. Sometimes I give them 20. So I'm already super generous. I'm thinking I can't wait to do so much with this. I'm already thinking about that. And then to say that and have so many people literally like in the comments being like, you should do this. You need to do this. Where's it going? Make sure you get. I was like, I was already going to do that. And now you're in the comments telling me to do it? So my pride sinking in. I was like, I ain't telling them shit now. Now they want to tell me I got to do it. I'm damn sure not about to share. But that's my pride. That's my pride. I don't always share all the generous stuff I do with my money, but I do share stories and testimonies as I feel led. Don't let your right hand know what your left hand does type shit, you know? Everybody wants me to share everything I'm doing with it, but if I do, somebody's going to use that against me too. Oh, she's doing that just to boast. Anyway, we should probably get off that topic.
Yeah, get off that topic, please.
Why?
I'm just...
Is people saying it?
No, I'm just saying, the cow's dead. Move on.
That...
Or whatever it says.
Sorry. I mean...
Just saying.
I'm sorry that I have to, like, hold all this in all week and I have to, like, get it out in 2 minutes and move on. Do you know? Because you're...
I've listened to you all week. I know.
That's why he's pissy, because he's listened to it all week. I'm like, did somebody in the comment section tell me to stop? Or is it just my husband back here getting on my nerve?
I'm just trying to calm you down.
I am calm, babe, but damn, sometimes I gotta get it out. I don't ever get...
You handled it well. Because it would have been a lot uglier earlier this week.
And if I don't get... Beating a dead horse.
Yeah, beating a dead horse.
Done. Daddy said stop, so I'm gonna stop.
Daddy.
Somebody said keep going.
Okay.
This is calm. This is calm.
I'm
Truly.
calm.
Priscilla, well, even when I called Priscilla earlier this week, it wasn't that bad. But, which I have to say, Priscilla, I'm so grateful for you, honestly, because had I not called you, and don't ask me why, that was the first time me and Priscilla had ever talked on the phone. I just felt like I needed to call her, and I let it out, and she really helped me a lot. She didn't tell me don't go live, and she didn't tell me do go live. She said, you need to, you know, if that's something you want to do, that's fine. I'm here for it either way. Like, I'm here for Ratchet Brooklyn. I'm also here for Graceful Brooklyn. But she said, when you get off the phone, you know, you need to sit with God for a minute and pray about it. And this way, if you do go live, you know, you have him with you. And that was really good advice. So I got off the phone with her and I sat with God, and God said, don't do it. So I didn't do it. So shout out to Priscilla for keeping me in check. She was like, I love Ratchet Brooklyn and I love Graceful Brooklyn. I'm here for either one, but just talk to God first. So.
This ain't a pizza cup. This is a Hobby Lobby.
He stole it from a Mexican
no,
restaurant.
It's Hobby Lobby.
Okay, y'all. I think we should get into it. I think it's already been over an hour. And I was going to tell y'all the extra code word that we're going to start dropping for the ones that show up for the live. It's not. I'm not going to do that right now. I have to figure out a way to do that where it's not as much work on me. So it might be a few weeks before we can do it, but I just wanted y'all to know the incentive code word is not going to start right now.
You want to do all these comments first?
Oh yeah,
before you
yeah.
do the Mom of the Week?
Yeah, let's go.
Y'all gonna have to hold off because she's got to read all these.
This is your power hour.
Good Lord.
I love that. Thank you. Oh my God.
Yeah, it's a lot.
All right. Bam inspired me to start doing the God thing after being an atheist for an atheist for 20 plus years. I don't know, it just like it hit me. It was like, oh my gosh, so she's been an atheist for 20 plus years, and bam, inspired her to start doing the God thing. I like how you said God thing in that. Went to church today and I cried during Eucharist. Is that how you say it? God is so good. Oh, I love that, Tanya. I hope you're still on here. That makes me so happy, bro. Because it's like I'm not even doing anything. Like, I'm not even shoving God down anybody's throats. Like, that's how you know energy is just everything. Energy is so powerful. Speaking of energy, remind me to talk about the energy with Katie.
Yeah, I was.
Okay. You was thinking it too? Rachel said, I love your Sunday videos. Beautiful inside and out. Thank you, Rachel. What about those of us whose business is independent contractors? Like, for example, I'm a nail tech. Mariah, business is business. If you have a business, we're going to do bless a business like a spotlight. I love this group. How's Sean's knee? He's still trucking along. Wrong knee. We got to get that indigent approved so he can get his surgery. Is the Blues a business going to be something chosen every week? Freely showcase him like a feed. It'll be, bless a business will be weekly. So it'll be in the app. I'll have a little button like bless a business, and when it clicks up, it'll probably just have like your information, like your TikTok, your Facebook, your business page. You probably have a picture of you, probably let you tell your story, who you are, about your family, why you started your business, why it would mean a lot to you if people would support your business, whatever you want to share. It's not going to be you posting in the group. You'll just have a page in the app where you can spotlight yourself. If that makes sense. Are you doing the code word this week still? No. So if you guys are sitting here waiting on the code word, you can leave. There is no code word. Would love a prayer. Struggle with severe PPD. Howerton family. It needs prayers. Postpartum depression. Felt that. It never makes sense and it comes out of nowhere. So weird. If your safety is in jeopardy, don't do the retreat. Miss Asad, I'm with it. I want to do the retreat. I just need to figure out a safe way to do it at this point. Christy says, can everyone pray for my husband, Brandon Lawson, for his interview Wednesday with our county jail? We have been without income, so we need God to work. Yes, we are praying for your husband, Brandon. Interview's going to go good. I believe it. I feel it. Please let us know how it goes. It makes you feel safe. We support. Thank you, Sarah. Jay Maxwell says, hey, y'all. Hey, Brooklyn. Just wanted to say you're amazing, and I love what you've been blessed to do. Keep up the amazing work. Hope Sean is healing. Thank you. He's working on it. Apparently, if you're watching this, you're amazing, you're loved, you're beautiful, and you are enough. She was saying this to all of us. keep the location private until it's time to book. Opal, I'm going to do that for sure. But I feel like these people are so Looney Tunes that somebody would literally probably book the retreat just to come. I'm telling you, like, the amount of crazy that has come out of me banning people out of this group is scary. It's really scary. You would think I, like, broke up with somebody and they're, like, the toxic ex-girlfriend. I swear. Like, restraining order type vibes. I can't tell you how many people I've thought about getting restraining orders against. I swear. This is background noise that you guys don't ever hear, but I've already thought about it. No, I'm sad. I need mom friends. People suck. What happened at... Oh, the retreat? Maybe we'll still be able to do it. Kathy says, please pray for my family. My cousin and her boyfriend was shot in the head. He passed. She is fighting for her life. 18 and 19 years old. This is Kathy. You guys pray for Kathy's family. That's so sad. Brandy says, I walk with a cane. So it's an on-hand weapon. I'll protect you. But in all seriousness, your life is worth more than a retreat, no matter how nice it would be. And we might just have to do a smaller retreat, you know, like with a few people to start. Would love a prayer. Oh, we already got that one. Always trust your gut. Thankful for this vessel. Maybe start with Mother of the Week and then expand bigger. That's an option, Karina. The world has turned so dark and dangerous. I'm scared being a single mom going into the city. If you have doubts, please follow your intuition. Women have it for a reason. That's true, Kathy. Randy says, I wonder if we could do a meetup at a stadium in Florida. They make you go through security and search bags. I've thought about that, Randy. I said maybe we just do like a meet and greet, like a 24-hour type thing, and then have like security and stuff. We're definitely going to have somebody wanding people. It's crazy. I can't even believe that it's just weird that I even have to think about that. Trust your gut, safety first. Morgan said, thank you for being you. Thank you, Morgan. Priscilla put my application in for head security BRB. Anybody got their concealed carry? We can just literally like rally up our own security team, to be honest. Like, why not? We can get BAM security t-shirts. Have you considered a cruise for the retreat? Allison, I've thought about it. That might end up being like a better thing for us to do, to be honest. Mariah says, I was sitting here just vibing and completely forgot about the code word and then someone asked about it. Boo. Cosmic Wolf, I just got laid off of my job and need prayers, please. Prayers for you. Prayers that you find a job ASAP. Savannah says, say a prayer for my family to get a home. Sarah says, when you know who is going, only tell them where it will be and require a background check. That's what Priscilla said. Is that weird? I mean, would people be weirded out if I did a background check? Carrie says, I appreciate you and your hub's time with us. Misty says, pray about the retreat. I'm sure God will answer. Your safety is most important. Tabitha says, I came across another Facebook group called Blessed Mom Movement. I think that's the one that posted what's her name's picture in her group. Bernice says, I'm new here, so excited. Welcome, Bernice. All right, read that one already. Anissa says, my family's in Florida and we're all in security all over 6'4". We will be safe. Carrie K says, I've been trying to rejoin the Facebook. All right, let me write that down. Carrie K, I've been trying to rejoin the Facebook group after getting a new account. My last one got hacked and it's not letting me. Don't worry, I wasn't a previous Blessed Mom reject, but I love you and this group. Carrie, I did 2 hours. I will get you in. I know whenever you make like a new account, like I have like an admin assist where it won't allow like brand new Facebooks in, just like a way to weed out like scam accounts that are getting started. So that's probably what it is. Make sure you have a profile picture too. Mom loves Jesus. I want you to know that I found you in the beginning of reconnecting with Jesus again. No accidents happen. I love your story. I love that. Thank you for sharing. Damn, I barely have time to wipe my ass, let alone make multiple accounts. Talk about loony bins. Ashley, tell me about it. Jessica, you're beautiful. I'm proud to be in the group. Thank you, Jessica. Pray for my friend with Alzheimer's, Amber says. Adrian, thank you for your continued words of encouragement each day. You're the best for wanting to make a difference in this crazy world. Y'all are the best. We are the best. We are the ones that are doing it. It is not just me. I could sit up here and talk, and if you guys weren't here, this would be pointless. Danielle says, I love your heart and everything you do for us. I love you guys. Oh, Kayla says, where did you learn how to do all this? Creating your app, trademarks, etc. You're a badass waiting on the podcast. I actually used to have a podcast, and I stopped doing it because I just felt like I was forcing it, honestly. It's probably still up. It's called Welcome to the Shit Show. Is that a surprise? How did I learn how to do trademarks? You could literally Google it. I use ChatGPT. She helped me a lot. She's not perfect, though, by the way, so don't go based off of everything that she says, because she's gotten me in some mess along the way because she don't know what she's talking about a lot of the time. But ChatGPT has helped me a lot. But learning how to do like the groups, like running Facebook groups, things like that. I've been on social media running Facebook communities for a long time, since 2018, I think. Because I was doing like MLMs and network marketing. I was selling toothpaste and I was slinging lashes. There's probably somebody in here that bought toothpaste from me or bought lashes from me. And then I started doing crypto. So those are like the 3 online like businesses that I was doing. And as you could probably imagine, I was pretty good at building like organizations, and so I would always like branch off from my uplines, and I would create Facebook groups for like for my girls, and I would run Zoom calls and trainings and teach people how to build a social media and build businesses. And little did I know that everything that I was doing would lead to this moment, and it would all make sense, because that is exactly why God had me doing all that. And this is why, like, you know, Bless a Mom is what it is. Like, it wasn't an overnight success. Me and him were talking about that earlier. You know, not to talk about the haters or stew on the haters, but like some of them have said like, oh, you know, she wouldn't have her followers without Bless a Mom. And it's like, when did you get here? Because I've always had followers. Like, I've been on social media building my own platform for years. This is not an overnight success for me. This is the direct result of the freaking constant, consistent work that I put in for the last 5 years. All the things that MLMs teach you, you know, they say keep doing what you're doing and one day it'll pay off. Like, it does. It's just, it paid off in a way that did not involve selling lashes and toothpaste. Thank God. Because
somebody said I would pay for that.
Pay for what?
Your knowledge.
Yeah. A lot of people have told me that, and I need to do something with that as well, but I have not. Like, I've been told to make ebooks and all kinds of stuff and just push it out for like $10 a pop for like an ebook, but I don't even, like I said, I just don't, I need to do a lot of things. I need to write a book. I need to start a podcast. I should probably get an ebook going. There's a lot of things I should do. I don't do. All right, I'm probably not gonna be able to get all these.
They're still coming in.
This is a lot, you guys. We might have to just pick up where we left off next week. Like, I'll just have to start keeping track of these. I wish that YouTube would keep these up. Like, I can't go back and see them after this. But y'all look, I mean, it's so many.
And I ain't even got the ones since you took my phone. They still coming in.
The energy thing. So let me tell y'all about the energy thing, and then we're gonna do Bless a Mom. Oh, and Madeline, she's given 3 random moms $175. So we have that. I'm excited. So you guys show Madeline some love, because y'all know our moms don't have to give anything back, but she wants to give 3 mothers $175. All right. So let me tell y'all about like just energy. Like, I believe that energy is such a big deal, and I believe that you can feel energy, and like attracts like, and energy can bleed over and it can tarnish and dilute. Like, I believe these things. I've always believed these things, but I had an encounter that just totally solidified how powerful energy is, and it also encouraged me even more to not doubt my desire to weed out certain energies in this group, whether that sounds ugly or not. I believe that it's as powerful, and I think evil energies are not welcome here. So I'm getting my toes done, and I'm on my phone. Pretend this is my phone. I'm on my phone. I'm getting my toes done, and she's doing my toes. And I had Nisha, this is around the time Nisha had reached out to me and was telling me she wanted to shut down her messenger because she was getting all of these messages from people begging her for money. And I was pissed. Like, I was so pissed off when she sent me that. And so I go to share her post into the group. You guys probably saw it. It's not there anymore. I deleted it. But I shared her post into the group, and I start, you know, going in. I'm like, this is literally exactly why we're about to start charging for a sub fee. Like, we're trying to weed out all of this energy, like, blah, 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 blah. Typed up a whole post, posted it. Obviously, within a matter of minutes, people that didn't watch the lives and didn't know about the sub fees, they were finding out about it in that moment. And so all hell started breaking loose in the comments. And I'm literally like, I click on a comment and I go to start responding to it. I'm triggered. And I go to start responding to it. And Katie, the one that's doing my toes, she goes, girl, who are you? What did she say? Do you remember? Or she said, girl, who's got you mad or something? And I was like, what are you talking about? And I said, I said, is it because I'm over here texting? And she was like, no. She said, I can feel the energy radiating off of you right now. Like, your energy just changed immediately. And I was like, are you a witch? Like, but she was like, no, like, I can just tell, like, your energy flipped fast and she could feel it. And I was like, damn, that's crazy. And so, whatever. So, anyways, I go to finish it. And she was like, when you're done, put your phone down. She said, do not let these people ruin your peace for this time. Like, we're not going to let that happen. But that just, like, stuck with me. Like, I don't know. I didn't say anything. I wasn't, like, you know, I wasn't sporadic. I felt like I was calm. I mean, my heart rate was up for sure. Like, my heart rate had literally went up. And she immediately clocked it. Immediately was like, what's wrong with you? Your energy just shifted. And I just told Sean, that is so powerful, because that applies everywhere, not in person, but it applies in our group too. And so I think that's also why these safeguards are getting put in place, because there is a lot of energy in our group, and it is like a disease, and I think it impacts all of us. I think it impacts everybody, and we have to do what we have to do to protect it. And so when she did that, it just made me feel like, damn, dude, if she felt that like that, that makes so much sense why I feel different too in the group now. Like, there's just this energy that's got to go. Like, it's just got to go. We got to get it out. So I thought that was awesome. She said she was not a witch, BTW, because I was like, do you want to put someone in your freezer for me while we're talking about it? She was like, I ain't that kind of witch, girl. But no, energy does not lie. All right. You're doing the good Lord's work. Love this, and I'm proud to be able to be a part of this. God, show me your heart, and forget these haters. It's Satan trying to take this amazing thing down. I agree, and I don't know why he's trying. He's so embarrassing. Imagine being that obsessed. Satan, you really thought. All right, y'all, let me hide the emails and the phone numbers before I flip the screen. Will you write the numbers down? Thank y'all so much for hanging out and letting me rant and vent and be spicy and nasty and ugly and then sweet again and all the things. I just love y'all. All right. So we use random.org. Okay. And we're going to use... We're going to start at number 2, because number 1 is our header, just in case you were wondering. So we're going to go 2 to 19,885. 2, 19,885. All right, y'all ready? We're going to do our 3 moms for 175, courtesy of Madeline. 16,665. 16.
Oh, 16 what? Oh, 675.
Oh shit, good job. 16,675. What would we do without Sean? And y'all were probably in the comments too, like, girl, no, you got it wrong. 16, 665, right?
675.
675. Damn.
Oh,
Hold on. My bad, bro. Hold on, y'all. 16675. 16675. Damn. Catherine. It only took us 5 minutes, but we got here. Catherine Knoll. Her Facebook name is Katie Knoll. She is our first mom for 175. And FYI, you guys, I don't reach out to these moms until tomorrow because when I get off here, I'm calling Mom of the Week. And it's just, once I got off the phone with her, I go to bed. 6856. 6856. Jennifer Carol or Carell. Jennifer Carol or Carell. All right, our third mom for 175. 16144. 16144. Alyssa Karuski. Alyssa Karuski. She's our third mom for 175. And now for the grand finale, our Mother of the Week. 4131. 4131. Jessica. It's me, Jessica. I'm in here. Jessica DeBauer or DeBoer. See if she wants to be called on live. No, Jessica. No, I'm just kidding. We're not going to shame her. We do love our freaking live calls. But not every mom wants to be on live camera in front of this many people. So I get it. So I'll reach out to the moms for the 175 tomorrow. I'm going to call Jessica and hopefully get in touch with her tonight, get everything verified. We do ID verification and we do video chats. And if we can get all that good to go, her information will be out tonight. If not, she has 24 hours to get back to me and get all this squared away. And then, yeah. So stay tuned for that. You guys help me let them know in the group because everybody and their grandma are going to be asking where the list is. Tell them it ain't out. It ain't out yet. It's not out yet. All right. Is that it, baby?
Yeah.
I love you guys. Thank y'all so much for hanging out. And I will see y'all next Sunday.